Hello, my fellow human. Welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for anybody that is new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. And with that, today we are getting the message you need, and I'm going to be using the El Camino Oracle by Sabina Espinay. So, source, the message that my fellow humans need, what El Camino Oracle card will help us better understand the message they need right now? Wow. What is the message they need? What Oracle card will help us better understand the message my fellow humans need? Oh, okay, so we have the ancestors coming in. The Ancestros and Ancestors card coming in. This is a beautiful card. I love this. Throat chakra energy on the bottom. We have esfuerzo with effort. So putting in effort. I feel like your ancestors are definitely trying to reach out to you right now. They have a very important message for you. But let's find out. So ancestors and source, what is the message that my fellow humans need right now? What is the message my fellow humans need? What would you like them to know? What is the message they need right now? Okay, so we've got Saturn, Aries, and the 5th house. Having more fun. You've been so serious lately. That's okay. It's not like being serious is a bad thing, right? But sometimes it can become a little bit overwhelming and it can burn us out as well. It's almost like maybe your routine's gotten a little bit boring, or it's just too routine. You know, like when you have so much routine all the time and you don't do anything other than what your routine is, you're not enjoying life. Like, you're just doing a routine and that's it. And it's not that routines are bad. In fact, routines are incredibly good for us because they help us make progress. They help us step our way into wherever it is we're going. 2:22 on the clock. But it does feel like here there's a little bit of stagnancy with your life in general, and there's kind of like a loss of vitality that's coming through as well. And so it's like reclaiming that confidence and that power by just shaking it up a little bit, you know. Go out to a movie, go out and go to your favorite park, go do Christmas lights watching or something like that, or whatever it is, wherever you're at, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Is like getting yourself out and about and really letting yourself experience life again and having fun. It's like if you're dating, then go and have fun, and it's not about sex. This is just about like having fun on a dinner date or a coffee date, or really just letting yourself get out there and express yourself as well. There's this energy with the throat chakra coming through with this card, but also the 5th house talks about self-expression. And so letting yourself express yourself freely and not being so restrictive. You know, Saturn is a brutal planet. There's nothing about Saturn that we're like, yay, it's Saturn. You know, like Saturn's in Pisces right now, and anybody with Pisces placements, we've been struggling. Why? Because Saturn is it's brutal. It's just a brutal planet. It teaches us very difficult lessons, but it teaches us lessons that we'll have for life. Like, it's like basically that don't stick a fork in the electrical socket, and here we are over there like, and we get shocked, and that's Saturn right there. Saturn shocked us. And tell you what, though, we're not ever going to do that again, are we? Like, that's the lesson. We learned it. We're not ever going to do that again. That's bad. That's a really bad outcome for doing that, right? And we learned that. And that's Saturn for you. But it also teaches us discipline, and it teaches us hard work, and it teaches us the benefit of having those daily routines that will create success for us in the long run. And you've been doing that for a long time. It feels like I don't feel any freedom in your schedule. And I feel like for you to take a day off, there might be a lot of guilt that's associated with that. And so the message here, and even your ancestors are saying, like, sometimes it's okay to let your hair down, let your hair loose, like loosen the tie up, you know, don't be so strict and restrictive with your journey. And that's going to help you feel a lot better as well. It's going to give you a new sense of beginning. And I feel like it's just going to renew your sense of showing up as well. But don't take a day off and beat yourself up all day because you took a day off. Like, that is unproductive, right? So it's important to take a day off and saying, like, I'm going to enjoy this day to the fullest, and I'm giving myself this day. And I feel like sometimes it's hard for us to do that because we really believe that, like, oh my gosh, if I take a day off, like, I'm going to be so far behind. But the reality of it is if you work yourself into burnout, you're going to be way further behind with burnout than you are just by saying, like, nope, just not today. Just not today. Yeah. This is like inspiration that you need, it feels like. Source, what else would you like to tell my fellow humans today? Thank you. This is a message that my fellow humans need right now. Thank you. Yeah, abundance. We're trying to bring you into balance. With the King of Coins here, it's like finding this good balance between receptive energy and active energy. You know, we're made up of both feminine and masculine energies, and we can't just be in one all the time. Like, if you have a man who's always in his masculine and never in his feminine energy, he's not receptive to the softer side of things, right? So for a man to shift and to be more receptive of like emotions and allowing himself to cry and allowing himself to be still, right? Those are very powerful things that will help propel him along his journey. But if you have like a feminine or a woman who's only in her feminine energy, only in receptivity, only in her emotions, only ever in this place of stillness, then nothing gets done because she's not actually taking any action based on the insights she's receiving in those reflections. And so that's why we have to balance out both. It doesn't mean that we have to go hardcore in the opposite energy to what we identify with or what we feel we are. What it means is that we have to put in effort on both sides. And that's what it feels like they're saying. And so right now it's more about coming into that feminine, playful energy and away from that very strict energy. Yeah, tuning in. Yeah. Feminine energy. I can't be very like more clear about this with the Four of Cups energy here. It's all about tuning into your emotions and setting that more stable emotional foundation. And you see here, she's meditating, and this skirt looks like a waterfall, and it's covering the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra, our lower energetic chakras, which are more mundane chakras, the ones that are more physical. And it's really tuning into that and recognizing that it's okay to let those be softer. It's okay to let those moments be clearer. And so again, with so much blue here, there's something about finding out a deeper truth about yourself when you sit in this stillness. And it could be coming into aligned action. And aligned action is definitely a push and pull or a dance between masculine and feminine energy. It's coming into this space of working smarter, not harder. And taking aligned action is basically like where we draw back from taking so much action, and then we just stop and we come into stillness. We tune in and we get the inspiration. And the moment we get the inspiration and they say, go now, we go and we work hard. And that little bit of work that we put forth from that inspiration is actually something that propels us so far forward versus just continually showing up all the time. There might be moments when you get really far ahead and you're like, yeah, I'm already aligned, but you're in burnout. And you're running on empty and it's exhausting. And that's why they're saying, like, it's time for you to tune in and to come into a place of more aligned action. And I feel like here's your ancestors. They're trying to give you guidance, but they can't even give you guidance because if you're always on the go, it's like always in that discipline energy. Yeah, we're trying to move you more into this feminine energy with the Empress on the bottom and creativity here. We're trying to bring you into this state of receptivity. It's a very clear message here that's coming through. They want you to be able to receive the abundance. They want you to be able to receive your manifestations. Sometimes we'll push our manifestations back to a later date because we're working so hard. We've got the air and water dragon. So the truth, the element for our throat chakra is ether. The heart is air. Right? The sacral chakra, when we jump down to our emotional well-being, is water. So there's something about being able to speak into the heart of the matter here while connecting with our emotional well-being. It helps you to connect to higher frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Yeah, so this is about reconnecting with that softer energy. And the sacral chakra and the heart chakra, which we think of this, right? This is the heart chakra with the sacral chakra. Those are both feminine energies. Okay? They're both feminine chakras. So we have the black dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate and reflect. Undergo a metamorphosis. So again, coming into this safety net. This is a safe energy for you to come into right now. And they're trying to emphasize that. That's the message you need, is emphasizing this safe energy. We have the golden Christed dragon, brings you into higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Coming into higher dimensional energy will help you manifest better as well. Okay, so there's this energy of really, really tapping in. And this may seem counterproductive because maybe you've always been told, like, I have to work hard to get farther. And they're saying, like, no, you don't. Like, we do all that work in the spiritual realm for you. We're doing so much for you behind the scenes that you're not even seeing. But if you don't trust us to do that and you're thinking you have to do it all on your own, you're actually in a state of resistance. And it's that very resistance that pushes away our manifestations. We have the evolution card flipping over here. Transformation, reinvent, and new beginnings. So we're trying to help you evolve to a higher state of being, especially this fifth dimensional energy. We're trying to skip over the fourth dimension right now and go straight to 5, the 5D, which is talking about really being able to live in that spiritual realm and get those inspirations and insights. So we have hurricane here, upheaval, destruction, and sudden disaster. That's what I was saying. Like, it feels like whenever you get this insight to take a break, or whenever you get this insight to slow down, this is what it feels like. It just feels like it's complete disaster. It's destruction. You beat yourself up. It's like, I can't do that. Like, if I slow down, if I don't do something, something's wrong with me. I'm going to miss out on something. They're saying, like, no, you're not going to miss out on anything, right? The eye of the storm. You have to trust the intuitive notions that you're receiving. So we have the seed here with nurture, great growth, potential, and possibilities. So you planted the seeds, right? But you can't force a seed to grow, can you? You can water it. You can overwater it. You can give it too much sunlight. The thing is that you have to find a good balance between nurturing and active taking care of, right? And so that's what it feels like here, is you're trying to find that balance between the action-oriented energy and nurturing energy here. And that's where this great evolution begins. On the bottom, we have exploration, creation, experimentation, universe, and underground. So Source is really trying to help you with this on a different level, trying to help you so much so that you can grow and so that you can come into a place of really bringing in better energy into your life, right? And not having to stay in this stressed out, on the go, always having to be at the end of your rope type energy, because we're past that. We've gone, done, moved beyond that, and there's no reason for us to stick it out there, right? So I'm going to read this from the book. We have the ancestros, or the ancestors. It says the Muisca, or the Chibicha, are the one of the oldest tribes in Southern America. Long before the conquistadors and modern cities, they were living off the land and thriving in large civilizations. They used tools, created beautiful pottery, and made intricate ceremonial decorations and jewelry out of gold and gemstones. Beyond our parents and grandparents, we carry the traditions, lessons, mistakes, and successes of our elders within us. Our ancestors bequeath us with a rich inheritance of teachings if we only open ourselves to receiving their knowledge. By choosing to learn about our cultural origins, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our history. We also have an opportunity to recognize the dark aspects and break violent cycles, repair damage, and build upon the beautiful traditions of our lineage. The assimilation here is I am not alone. The wisdom of my ancestors supports and guides me. What can you learn from your ancestors, and how can you honor their journey? And if it comes in the reverse, it's, are you silencing your ancestors' voices? Are you ignoring parts of your past? So I do feel like they're showing you here is that this is actually a generational curse. This is something that you're trying to clear out of your energetic field, but it's so deeply rooted, right? This work hard, play hard is a very deeply rooted belief. So it's not just ancestral, it's also societal. And so there's two places that it's draining your energy, and your ancestors are very much trying to help bring you into this place of transformation and peace by letting it go and recognizing that sometimes to work smarter means that we're not working harder, and that sometimes less is more. But that's so different from everything that we've ever been taught in life. You know, growing up in school, it was always, if you work hard, you'll be rewarded. In work, it was always, if you work hard, you'll be rewarded. In life, we were always told, if you work hard, you'll be rewarded. And Source and this whole idea of manifestation is saying, like, if you work less, you're going to be rewarded even more. And that's such a conundrum for us to embrace and to accept. But that's really what is coming through right now. And so the message that you need is that it is okay to step back. If this is what you've been looking for, permission, Source and even your ancestors are here giving you that permission to step back. Take a moment. Take a breath. Don't beat yourself up. Give yourself grace and love yourself. And remember that this is a part of the process too. So this is what I see here for you. If you felt like this was your reading, leave the little, the little leaf, the green leaf emoji down below and say, I choose to nurture myself and to step into a moment of stillness, knowing that this stillness can be the propeller for my journey and shooting me into the stars of my success. And if it resonated with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for personal reading and even join as a member on the channel, which I would love to see. But if not, thank you for your continued support here. With that, I do want to take a moment to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, my spirit guides, and a special shout out to the ancestors for making a special appearance on this reading. And until next time, stay human. Bye.